Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Yeah, hello viewer. Good morning, KG. Monday morning, we're back again here to do a job on this 2014 is an undercut spot. I'm gonna be replacing the struts, the sway bar link, and the ball joint. So I'm gonna bring you guys along how to do this job. Well, what I'm more focused on is the ball joint. So this is the sway bar link. I'm gonna be replacing it with. This is the number. K as in King 750650. So this moves, right, the sway bar link. So the numbers are different in case you buy one of these. So there's a left and there's a right. You see this one that ends with 50 is the one for the right side, the passenger. Then the one that ends with 51 is the driver side. So don't get it twisted. Then we have the ball joint from AutoZone. That's the part number there. Bring it a little closer. You can see that, right? So this ball joint, right, I want to talk about this also. So this ball joint, if you look at it, you see, you have a smooth, it's smooth all around. So don't buy the wrong one now, because there are some, when you buy it, it has that little line there like a teeth. I see people force that in, but it's supposed to be the one that goes right there. When I take this old one off, I'm going to show it to you. It has to be smooth. If it's the one that have the line, don't use the one that has the line. Make sure you get the right one. Okay? Just want to point that out. Are you learning something this morning? I am learning. All right, so now we're going to go to this is the strut that I bought. Right? That's it right there. So I am bringing up the box. Yep. So that's a part number as well. As you can see that. All right, so that's basically it. So now I'm gonna flip the camera around, and so if you're new to my channel, you're quite welcome. You know my slogan, KG. Please consider subscribing. Support your boy, like I always say. Support your boy and help my channel to continue to grow. I would really appreciate that. Return customer, I thank you. But if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm giving away the HBO special today. Do you know what's the HBO special? Help a brother out. Haven't said that, KG, you know my slogan. Let's go. We're getting it right now. All right, so our goal is to take this boy out, because I don't want to be blocking the video while I'm working on it. So there's a bolt right here we need to take out. Obviously, I'm going to lose the cattle pad, lose the tie rod end. Then, because this one is the one that go into that bone there, so we lose the ball joint at the end there. We don't have to take up the lower controller. I'm going to ball it down and we'll take that off. So the biggest thing is the ball joint, how you're going to press that in. So that will be the biggest thing in this job. So having said that, anyway, we will be right. All right, so this is where I'm at so far. I'm going to lose this guy already. So this guy is a little stubborn to come out. So I was able to put this jack stuff on it to kind of press it down to get this out. But that doesn't mean you're gonna be able to put it the same way. It doesn't go. So most definitely this one has to come in first. But I just forced it to take it out because I'm having a problem with this guy coming out. So in any way, I'm gonna take off the struts now, and we're gonna see how we're gonna get this. See, this is what I mean when I said I've been blocking the camera. I'm going to pull this nut behind this guy so that by the time we fall in, break loose. You don't just fall down like that. So, all right, so I'm going to lose this guy, bring this guy down, and we get to this. See, this thing bent up a little bit, and I was using force. So let me lose the drop the struts now. You will see the shaft on the drop.
Kenny,
Yeah.
my boss is crazy. He said this one is for this is the orange, right?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is for this one.
This for what?
For this car. The landlord, the David.
Yeah, that's the radiator
No, but
antifreeze.
Yeah, but this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is orange.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, okay.
Alright. So that one is out now. I'm gonna go ahead now. I'll move the camera. I'm gonna knock this guy out. I'll bring you guys back on this guy finally. Alright, you can see the force that I was using to hit this guy. This one just pulled out by himself. So I'm impressing him. There's a force. So I kind of hit it there, then I use a hammer to tap it. Then it came out easily. So you remember what I was telling you guys, right? Let me come back. You remember what I was telling you guys. So when you look at this, make sure anytime you're changing this, see? This one is the smooth one. Remember when I first started this video? So make sure you get the same thing. Don't get the one with the line and try to force it, because the reason why, when you look at this guy right here, you can see it's smooth. Some people do that, they force it in, but it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be the one that have the line too. Like the older version of Honda Accord, they have that line, but this one, the newer version, that doesn't have it. So when you're buying the part, make sure you get the right one. But we're gonna press that in. But I'm going on a commercial break. Don't skip the commercial. Make sure you watch the commercial. That's how I make my money. KG, right back. All right, so this is the guy we're going to be using to press this ball joint in. I have this Sets Astro 7897. That's what it look like. They have different kind of kit there for us to use to push that guy in. So this is the guy, so what we're gonna look for. All right, so we're about to put back these ball joints, you know. So there are different kind of adapter here, so just make sure you use the right adapter, because you see this one right here, if you use this one, you might end up messing this thread. So what I advise you to do, if you have either one of this, have enough room for it to go down. So we're going to use this big boy right here. You're going to drop this back in. And make sure you take off this too. Your life will be more easier when you do that. So let's go ahead now. Bring this guy right here. This guy over here.
want to put that back the thread in or not?
No.
Alright, so good. Alright, good.
No, the thread we should be fine. We can put it on, but it will be gonna be fine. Be on the safe side. Alright, so now squeeze this. Make sure that you position it properly. This guy go down like this. Okay. So now just drag this boy. Our goal is tight, push this guy. I will drag this guy down. Okay, so drag this guy down. So put it 22. Down here. 24. 22. Now we can start to drag it down. Nice and easy.
He shot you. Jesus is Lord. What? Phone tag?
You said?
So we got it in. So if you have one of these bad boys, your life will be easy. You know, if you don't have something like this, I'm just trying to explain something now. If you don't have something like this, maybe the car break down on the highway, you don't have something like this, there's a tendency you can be able to knock this out and you can be able to knock it in two. It's just you have to take your time. You know, I've done it before. When I don't have this guy, I've done it before. It's a little difficult, but you will be able to do it. If you don't have this, if your car breaks down on the road, you can be able to do it. And you know, when you're working on the garage, so most of the time, because I was doing the Struts and all of that, that's why I take out this. You have to do this. If you don't have the garage, you have to do this on the ground. But if you have a garage, you don't really have to take off this if you're just changing this alone. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead now. I'll put this guy back in here. But it's good when you take off this, because if you don't take it off, you won't, the tools will not, you know, line up properly for you to really do your job the way you want it. Okay? So we'll just put this guy back in there, and then we'll call it a day. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Gonna go ahead now and gonna hang up this guy over here. As you can see, the Struts is back in. It's there now. I didn't need to show that. So now our goal is to push this guy down like this. And so we can put this or put the Struts and all of that. So I'm gonna move the camera. I don't think I'll be able to show that with blocking the camera. So we'll have that. Sometimes it might be a little bit difficult for you to do alone. You might need somebody to help you, especially when it comes to pulling this guy down, this guy, so you can be able to put the ball joint underneath, so you won't be able to do it by yourself. So this job is like for two people, you know, because you putting this one in is the same thing. So you might need the helping hand and you trying to push this down and push that in yourself. So I would advise you when you want to do it, try to have somebody there to help you. See, the Struts is in now. This guy is in and this guy is in. You just have to tie everything, put the sway bar link, reconnect everything. I have to straighten this guy out, you know. So let me go ahead and start tying things back. How you doing?
Regarding us still there is now. You know them filter over 10,000 miles on it, right?
Yep.
You could change the oil 2 times and use the one filter?
Yeah, but some people want to do that, but I won't advise that.
Say now you go to the shop to buy the filter and you don't have it. And you check in and you're using one kind of filter and check in and so on.
Well, you can do that
take
by
a chance,
then,
right?
but I wouldn't advise to do it like that, you know. So
What if you're reaching circumstances like in a tight situation?
yeah,
Try it, right?
yeah, that you can.
It's not a regular practice, but you just try it because at the
Yeah,
moment,
that you could do.
yeah,
I don't say you could do that, but just to like leave it like that, it's not advisable. If you can change the oil, how much is the filter?
yeah, but sometimes you want to use the same, them cheap brand filter.
Yeah, that's true.
So better continue the same expensive filter. Guys, them expensive filter and it's 10,000 you got on it. And then you're gonna buy the cheap filter to change it. That makes sense. To put in the cheap one and the next one is better. And the car only running 2,000 miles and you're changing filter 2,500.
Yeah.
I gotta change. You ain't got it past 5,000 though. Yeah, Kenny, I really appreciate your work, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good guy, man. The work got to
Yeah,
go.
we do.
Because I can't to the woman last Saturday, you can't really talk all and all mechanic, you know what I'm saying?
Of
The
course.
mommy want a gangster you, man.
Yep,
streets.
I know how it goes. That's true for sure.
Kenny, how long you with about AutoZone? How long you about this area? I've been coming to a good time already though, but how long you been about here? Over 5 years? How about that?
Yeah, about that, 4, 5 years, something like that.
The nice thing is like how you got all the tools, so bro. That's a nice thing too, you know?
Yeah,
You
man.
be working on your tools, you know?
Tools is your job, man. You know the tools.
I gotta get the tools.
Yeah, the tools, brother. You can't do the job, my friend. It's the tools that is the job. The tools is the one that do the job. All right, so now we're gonna put this guy back here.
Hey, you need back this or okay? Look, this wrong thing here. You need this back?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that balance in. Yeah, it won't get you.
What's that for though?
Yeah, it's just something that balance. It's like a balancer.
Okay. Hey, so where's through these shocks here? Send it back and get repair or what?
No, that one is.
Man in a space, something
Yeah,
like
the guys that come to pick up that.
and then get
I
something.
guess they make like $2 for it. No, I just give it to them as a blessing. You gotta learn to be a blessing to people, brother.
Just ask him.
You can't take everything with you.
Just ask him, man.
Yeah.
Just ask him what's up in it.
There's a guy that works over here. He's like the guy that clean up the place. So I bless him with that. You take it and take it to wherever strapping matter.
Hey, Kenny, when I go to do back in YouTube, you just voice over and talk about it again. When you go to do it back.
Nope.
So are we talking? Ain't gonna still record?
Yes, they'll go in there. I leave it like that. It's raw. So long as nothing bad is there, you know. So it's just a discussion. Sometimes people enjoy. Sometimes people enjoy it like, oh, the guys, you know, they listen to what he's saying. And life is about learning. If you want to know about people, you just let them talk.
Yeah, but
you don't need to say nothing. Just let them talk. Then they can tell you their life story, everything. So I'm gonna lose the other one, the little balancer here, and put that guy in there. And then we'll strap up this whole thing. So we're gonna take up this from the old Struts. This guy right here. I'll take that out. And the funny thing about it, this one doesn't come with a nut. It doesn't have the stud there, so you have to put just ordinary nut to be able to square it. So we're gonna go ahead and use this 14 power gun. This one comes with a nut, but this one doesn't come. So we have to put a nut here. See that? So there's a nut that comes with it. There's a nut that comes with it. Let me get that. Alright, so that's the nut we're talking about there. Now put a nut there. Okay, go ahead and strap this guy down. balance, whatever it is. So now we're connected this guy. So we're gonna put the sway bar link. So this sway bar link has a.
Can you must see for one and put back over the side to me, man. When you put on the next side.
This sway bar link have like a greasing pot. Grease it. And you turn it like this. See, if you do it like this, the nipple will be on that side. But if you turn it like this, that's why there's something have left or right. So it'll be easy for you to grease it. You guys see that? So it'll be easy for you to grease it. So you put it the right way.
So the next one I could
Now
grease
it's
again.
gonna grease it.
Next one more.
Grease it to be easy, right? So we just put the sway bar link. We put the top one first, then this bottom one. We have to like bite it down a little bit so the thing can go in. Down, put the bar here, push it down. You're not going to see what I'm doing on this side. I will see. I'm going to see what I'm doing. Push it down like this. Alright, so we got it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie this guy. Tie the bottom one, then put this guy right here. And I'll pretty much do the job. And bring this guy around. See what I'm talking about. See right there. Sway bar link is in there. I'm gonna tie that guy now. All right, so everything is back on now. So you can see the Struts is there, the ball joints, the sway bar link, everything is back and normal. So one thing I will advise you, if you have one of these under code, right, make sure you always do your maintenance, maintain the car, especially the ball joint. Because I've seen several times I've traveled out to go and change the ball joint and the CV axle, because the ball joint become weak and it snapped out. Anytime the ball joint snapped out, the next thing the CV axle is going to break. So it's always good every now and then, if you have the car for like 5 years, just replace the ball joints. It will keep your car running instead of you just waiting for accidents waiting to happen. You don't want to do that. So keep the maintenance of, change your tire then, whatever you have to do to keep your car running so that it don't leave you stranded on the highway. Now you have to wait for a towing truck. But anyway, please give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, support your boy in any way you can. Because like I always say, on top of one mountain is the bottom of the nest. So keep climbing. Slow is the fastest way to get to where you're going. Don't rush it. All right, peace. I'll see you in my next episode. KG, love you. Brooklyn, shout out. We are gone.